Where were you when soul learned to whisper and to roar? When express yourself felt like permission? When a single stop froze the dance floor? Tonight we count the records that still live in your chest. Wait for the last track, because the payoff is signed, sealed, delivered.
On this way.
Number 15, Let's Fall in Love All Over Again, Billy Paul, 1970.
So we can fall in love.
Before Me and Mrs. Jones, Billy Paul made a quieter promise. This song moves like velvet at midnight. Philly strings rise and fall around a voice that aches for repair, not a reset. He isn't chasing drama. He is holding what is slipping and asking for one more spark. The arrangement swells in gentle waves. No rush, no shout, just a plea wrapped in elegance. It did not chart like the big records that followed, but it lived on in quiet storm corners and late radio hours. Softness can cut the deepest when the room is dark and still. Listen for the lift in the strings before the hook. It sounds like a hand reaching back before the door closes. Number 14, Express Yourself, Charles Wright and the Watts, 103rd Street Rhythm Band.
Do it good. All right.
One chant, one bass line, a whole movement. At the height of Black empowerment, this record invites, rather than lectures, tight horns, gospel warm rhythm, and a hook so plain it becomes scripture. Express yourself. The band locks the pocket on the one and never lets it sag. It feels like permission and instruction in the same breath. Stop hiding, speak your truth, dance while you do it.
Express yourself.
Decades of samples kept it moving, but the original is the clearest mirror. You hear joy, pride, and a knowing smile. You hear a block party becoming a chorus. Listen for the call and response as the chant blooms and the horns punch like a second lead singer.
More prevalent today than it was then. Express yourself. Be.
From freedom's shout, we pivot to private regret and a wish only music can grant.
You know what breaks my heart a little? Only 1% of the people who watch R&B vinyl are actually subscribed. 99 out of 100 of you keep coming back, vibing with the grooves, feeling the stories, reliving the voices that built soul itself, but you still haven't hit that button. Think about it. You've spent time here, maybe even rediscovered a song that hit you right in the chest, and yet you're walking away before the next track drops. Subscribing costs nothing, not a cent, but it means you'll never miss the moments that remind you who you were when that record first played. R&B vinyl isn't just music, it's memory, it's heritage. It's the pulse that still beats under everything we love. Don't just listen from the sidelines. Be part of the 1% who keep the soul alive. Hit subscribe, stay, groove, and keep the record spinning with us.
Number 13, Turn Back the Hands of Time, Tyrone Davis.
If I had the chance to start all over, I would.
A slow stride with Sunday soft drums, strings that feel like memory.
All the hurt keep getting stronger.
Tyrone Davis does not decorate the pain. He lays it out plain and begs time to make an exception.
We would have a love so divine if I could turn back the hands of time.
The snare breathes between phrases so his voice can lean on the word turn, like he is pushing a locked door.
Darling, I can't go on. 'Cause for you're the other hand that
Early 1970 radio felt this one across R&B and pop. Not because it is flashy, because it is honest.
staying on my mind if I could turn back the hands of time.
The melody walks like rain you cannot outrun. The plea is desperate, not dramatic, and that is why it lands. Listen for the stretch on Turn Back when the room seems to hold still with him. We have been looking backward. Now we look up as a Motown titan steps out and turns a duet into an odyssey.
I would be alone until the day I die.
Number 12, Ain't No Mountain. High Enough, Diana Ross. Post Supremes, the question was simple. Can she stand alone? This record answers with Theater and Thunder. Spoken verses glide over strings, then the floor drops and a gospel-bright chorus rises like daylight. The arrangement builds scene by scene, whispers, orchestral swells, full-throated release. It isn't survival, it's ascension, a statement of voice, vision, and will.
Remember, life holds for you one guarantee.
Her first #1 solo hit, and it sounds like someone claiming her name in real time. Listen right before the final chorus, the swell that says the mountain just moved.
Or the lips that used to touch yours so tenderly. Just
From a declaration that fills arenas, we turn to a classroom hook that takes over the whole year. Number 11, ABC, The Jackson 5. Bounce, hand claps, and a bass line that skips like a recess bell. 1970 belonged to these brothers, and ABC is why. Schoolyard theme, studio precision. Hooks that stick on first listen. Michael, barely 12, threads the claps with ad-libs so playful they feel live. Motown polish shines on every corner, call and response, bright keys, drum pocket locked to joy. It hit #1 on both pop and R&B and even knocked the Beatles off the top. That wasn't a trend, it was a signal. Listen for the claps and bass trading smiles under the chorus. We go from candy bright joy to a southern story with shoulders squared against life. Number 10, Patches, Clarence Carter.
Patches, I'm depending on your son.
A blues-soaked memory that smells like red clay and work. Muscle shoals muscle under a plain-spoken eulogy.
Barely paid the bills we made, whole life had kicked him down.
My papa was a great old man, and you can see him, shovel in hand, back against the sun.
2 days later, Papa passed away, and I became...
When the father dies, the lyric doesn't reach for poetry. It reaches for promise. The voice is rough, the story is clean, and the band keeps the ground steady so the words can carry weight.
I fed the chickens and I chopped wood too. Sometimes I felt that...
Across working-class kitchens and factory radios, this hit landed as truth and won a Grammy along the way.
Mama, pray, Lord, give him strength to make another day. So he...
Listen for I Became a Man That Day. It closes a door you can feel.
I can still hear Papa when he said, Patches, I'm depending
From a hard goodbye, we go to a soft request that still lingers on the line.
down to the ground. When he tried to get up, life would kick him back down. One day, Papa...
Number 9, Call Me, Aretha Franklin. No fireworks, just closeness. A gentle piano and soft backing voices make room for the Queen to speak in a near whisper. Inspired by overheard goodbyes at an airport, the lyric sits inside that private moment, tender, present, and certain. Aretha's control is the show. She lets the hush feel huge. Each line is a hand on your shoulder rather than a raised fist. It reached #1 on the R&B chart because sometimes the quietest plea is the strongest echo. Listen for the backing vocals sliding under Call Me, like a comforter tucked in place. We've held our breath long enough. Now the funk walks in with joy and a warning.
Are you gonna call me the moment that you get there?
Number 8. Thank You. Filletin' Me Be Mice Elf Eggin. Sly and the Family Stone. Radical Joy spelled its own way. An intentionally misspelled title. A perfectly spelled groove. Larry Graham's slap bass doesn't sit in the track, it runs it. The lyric is a coded grin about authenticity, pride, and pushing back without leaving the party. Drums snap, guitars stab, voices layer like a crowd that already agrees with you. This 1970 chart topper is rebellion you can dance to, a #1 shot of self-definition, and a blueprint that rewired funk. Listen for the popping bass figure that forces your feet to keep time even when you try to sit still. Number 7. If I Were Your Woman, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
And you were my man. You'd have no other woman.
It's not begging, it's clarity. Late 1970, Gladys stands in the doorway and tells the truth. The Pips weave a silk net under her, and she steps across it with controlled fire.
If I were your woman, you were my woman.
She sees a man wasting his love and says, plain as daylight, she could hold it better. The tempo is patient, the arrangement slow burn, the vocal all discipline and hurt.
If I were your woman, I'd be your only one.
Vulnerable, never weak. Listen when the harmonies lock under and you were my man. There's a brace in that chord.
You had the strength to walk out that door.
We've heard a warning. Now we hear a vow still in 1970 from a young voice carrying old promises. Number 6, I'll Be There. The Jackson 5, Fall 1970.
Must bring salvation back.
The bubblegum brightens into something open-hearted. This is a vow you can hold in both hands.
And I'll be there.
Michael's lead sounds young, but he sings like he already knows how faith works.
Whenever you need.
The arrangement breathes. Piano, strings, rhythm section all stepping back when the promise lands, stepping forward when the chorus needs a lift.
If you should ever find someone.
It became Motown's biggest single at the time and topped both pop and R&B, later covered without losing its core.
I'll be there.
Listen for the lift into I'll Be There. It feels like a signature signing itself.
Don't you know, baby, yeah.
Number 5, Love on a Two-Way Street, The Moments. A soft piano like streetlights on wet pavement. Whispered harmonies that come and go like breath on glass. William Brown floats a fragile falsetto over strings that ache with memory, and the story unfolds in a single city block. Found, lost, and still replaying in the mind. This became an instant slow dance staple and crossed over because it feels true in any room. The pain doesn't explode, it exhales. Listen for the piano figure tiptoeing into each verse like a thought you can't shake. Number 4, War, Edwin Starr. No riddle, no wink, just truth thrown like a brick.
What is it good for? Absolutely. Now listen to me.
Originally recorded by The Temptations, this song landed in Edwin Starr's hands when the controversy got loud.
Say it again.
He didn't smooth it, he sharpened it. Brass on fire, drums marching, a lead that rips through the mix like a siren. During Vietnam, it became a rallying cry you could chant with both fists up. Listen for the call. War, huh? And the crowd answer punch that follows. It demanded attention and got it. After the Molotov chorus, the next warning arrives sugar sweet and sprinting. Number 3, The Love You Save, the Jackson 5. Mid-1970, urgency in a bright suit. This is a pop soul sprint, crisp hooks, tight breaks, and Michael's sharper than ever. The lyric is a caution sign, but the band wraps it in candy so you can dance and still get the message. The stop break snaps a whole room into rhythm like a traffic cop with perfect timing. It became the group's third straight #1, proof that the streak wasn't an accident. Number 2, I Want to Take You Higher, Sly and the Family Stone. Raw, ragged, ecstatic. The drums are a pulse. The voices trade like sparks. The bass is a dare. This wasn't a fast climb on paper, but it spread in bodies, campuses to clubs, basements to backyards, because feeling moves faster than charts. Sly doesn't ask. He drags you into motion. The band pushes and pulls until the whole room shakes on the same beat. Listen for the drum and chant push that turns a crowd into a single breath. Number 1, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours, Stevie Wonder. From the opening snare roll, the air changes. At just 20, Stevie co-writes, produces, and arranges a statement so confident it smiles at you. Horns grin, drums strut. The hook arrives like a stamp you can hear. This isn't only a love song, it's an arrival notice. A young giant stepping into full control and making it sound like play. It topped the R&B chart, cracked the pop top 5, and never left American soul. Weddings, films, campaigns, all of it. Listen for that first roll into the chorus. Paper signed in real time, needle up, heart still humming.